I got to play Fade a little bit early, and I thought it would be a good idea to see if she's actually OP or if it's just overhyped like some other agents. Before we talk about her abilities, we need to talk about her trails, the most crucial part of her kit. Enemies leave trails behind when you either reveal or you ult them. Both the ult and the reveal trail start from where the ability pops, so in the case of the reveal, your trail will start from the position the reveal lands instead of the position you throw it from, which is important due to some reasons I'll come back to later. As for the ult, the trails will always lead right back at you, so you'll be able to take advantage of them instantly. Going into her active abilities, Fate's Prowlers are probably one of the simplest abilities in the game. You can control the way they move if you want to clear a specific angle, but as soon as they detect someone, they will go towards them automatically, mirroring the behavior of a Sky Seeker. And here is why the trail is so important. Not only you get the position of your enemy, but if your Prowler jumps on a trail, it will travel a lot faster than it would otherwise. Most of the time you just prefer to get a good reveal off. However, if you can somehow find some good reveals that also provide a good trail for your Prowlers, you should do your best to take advantage of that, as it puts a lot of pressure on the enemy, which needs to take care both of you and the Prowlers. Of course, if you have your ult up, you can just ult, and if you hit someone, you'll always have a trail that starts right on top of you, so you don't need to worry about hitting a close reveal. Seize is her pull, and its main purpose is to trap enemy players. You can think of it as a cage because when you get hit by the ability, you cannot leave its radius, however you can freely move around inside the radius. On the surface level, this doesn't sound too bad until you add another agent into the mix like an Astra Suck that guarantees that you'll be stuck inside and become vulnerable, and you also got a Raise Nade coming. If you're wondering if there are any other ways to get out of Seize, you cannot dash through it, however you can teleport through it. If you throw the ability a little bit too deep or you wanted to throw it over something to get into a specific corner, you can press the ability again for it to stop and come straight down. If you don't stop it, the range is fairly limited at just 27 meters if you're stationary or 33 meters if you're running. This travel behavior is also present on Phase Reveal, which allows for some very creative reveal spots, however this also means you have limited range of just under 30 meters. Phase Reveal is her signature, which means that it's her free ability and it works on a cooldown which is 40 seconds long. This ability is pretty much a combination of Sova's Reveal and the Reyna Flash. You can break the ability if you shoot at it fast enough and you will not get revealed. It has only 1 HP, so anything will break it. However, if you miss it, you will not only be revealed, but you will also be marked for 10 seconds and leave trails behind. The thing I like most about this ability is that it's very flexible. You can get really creative with some of these reveals, so I encourage you to go into a custom game and search for some reveals that you think are gonna be useful. Her ultimate, Nightfall, is basically a reveal on steroids that also muffles the sound and blurs the minimap for the next 12 seconds. I think that the best way to use the ult is if you are trying to execute a site with other loud ultis such as Sova's ult or Rey's ult, and you make it tougher for the enemy to hear and dodge them. Or you can use it to fake a site and execute the other, as the enemy will not be able to hear you rotate back. That's pretty much our entire kit. So to answer my initial question, is she OP or is she just another Yoru? To be honest, I feel like we needed someone like Fade in the game. Because Sova has been a must pick on most maps since the game has released, and Fade can replicate what Sova does in a pretty decent manner. Is she going to replace Sova? Well, on longer range maps such as Breeze, I highly doubt it because Fade doesn't really have the range. However, on shorter range maps like Heaven and Bind, I can definitely see her being a really strong alternative to Sova, or maybe who knows, maybe we'll have Sova and Fade in the same team in some comps. She's not really overpowered as I never really felt cheated by the game when I was playing against her. Every time Fade would be the reason I die, pretty much the same reasons for when Sova is the one getting me killed. And all of those deaths are pretty much preventable by just playing smarter. So I would rate her as a really strong agent that you should definitely try if your specialty is playing off of information. However, she isn't overpowered as some people might make it seem. Thank you for watching, have a wonderful day.